Hey, right on, guys. It's your friend Chris here. Really happy to have you along here today. I've been doing this online marketing thing now for probably a little over a year now, maybe right around the year mark. And I've come across some great programs and I've come across a few stinkers. And I'm trying to avoid the stinkers now, as we all are. And, you know, so now, having been through a couple of rough situations, you kind of take the time to study things and to look and you kind of know what you're looking for, what questions you need to ask. You want to be a little, do your due diligence before you get involved in something. And um, a couple of weeks ago, I came across something, a person that I highly respect in the online marketing world had been talking about this specific program. So we kind of connected. He's been a friend of his on Facebook things for just almost a year now, maybe 10 months. And so we got started talking about this specific program, and I started asking him the questions, and he had actually taken the time to ask all these questions himself. So I felt really comfortable, kind of getting into this, and just based on his, I don't know, his tenacity for really taking the time to search things out, and himself not wanting to throw his name behind something that he thought was going to be awful. So anyways, he invited me or introduced me to a company called Engofor, the Engofor, and that I believe that stands for Enterprise Going Forward. And so I'm going to get into the website here in a minute, but I just made a few notes here because I want to just do kind of a quick review of Engofor. For you guys. We'll do a first video. I'm going to do a whole bunch of videos, so we're going to take time. But for day number one here, just a little background. Engofor started as a company called CCI, which was Crypto Coins Invest. That started in 2013, and they renamed the company Engofor BV for tax purposes. From what I can tell, falling under a different tax structure in late 2016. Now, what is Engofor? Engofor invests in a few things. Actually, why don't we take a minute and we'll go right to the website and have a quick look here. Let's open this up here. So let's go to Engofor. Now, Engofor is based in the Netherlands. So when you come to the website here, you'll notice if you use Google anyway, Chrome, it's going to give you the option to translate it into English. So let's go ahead and do that, and that's done. Okay. Now, about Engofor, let's have a quick look here. So Engofor, I've gone through and taken time to read some of these things, but here's a few things that I want to highlight quickly. Engofor is a wealth plan, allows us to invest small amounts of money anywhere from $10 and up, to give us a great return on those packages. We're going to look at the packages in a few minutes. But what they do with that money is important to me. You're afraid in programs like these that where there's returns and things like that. The word Ponzi comes up a lot, and I don't believe that that's what we have here. I believe this is a actual, real, physical investing company. And so here's some of the things they look at. So we're talking about currency rates. They invest in currency rates. They purchase real estate for rental and resale. They buy and sell company acquisitions, as well invest in binary options, things like that. So that's what they are doing with our money. That's a good start. They use our money for their plans and pay us a return on those plans. So now let's get into, we were talking about what is Engofor. Let's get into some of the packages that they provide. Okay, so we'll look at packages here. So package number one, and I would say that this is probably the most popular of the plans, and we'll just go through them really quickly here. Okay, you can see you receive every 24 hours 1.5% interest in your wallet on the amount you deposit for 40 days, which is fully available at the end of the term in your wallet. So what we're seeing here is actually, let's just go a little further here. A minimum deposit of $10. A maximum deposit of $50,000, a cash out limit of up to $500 per day, which will go into your bank account or your Bitcoin wallet. And the duration of the plan is 40 days, and it returns a total revenue of 160%, which is structured as follows: 100% and 60% profit. So let's just, I'm going to pull up a calculator here, and we can actually have a quick look to see how that works. So they say 1.5% per day times 40 days. So that's going to give you 60% right there, which is what they talk about here, 60% profit. So now what happens? You put $1,000 in. At the end of that 60 days, or excuse me, at the end of that 40 days, your $1,000 is worth $1,600. So that would be, if let's look at it another way, we get $1,000 and we're making 1.5% per day. That's $15 a day times 40 days is $600. On top of the 1,000 is $1,600. Okay. Now the great thing about Engofor is that at the end of that 40 days, your principal is returned to you. So you will receive, we're going to go through the back end in a couple of minutes, but you will receive a portion, excuse me, you will receive your $1,000 back at the end of that 40 days. It'll be in your available balance for withdrawal. And again, like I said, we're going to look through that shortly. And so you can choose to reinvest and keep that going, or you can take it out and just play with the interest. You started with 1,000, you've made $600 net. Now you can take that 600 and keep playing with it. Now there are other options. This is not just a thing where you can just put it in and forget about it. You can compound. And for any of you that know the power of compounding, that is the key. And this is the thing that'll really make this amazing. And actually in my next video, I'm going to actually talk about the power of compounding and why that's important in something like this. Okay, so let's not get carried away too much here. Let's look at the other couple packages. Package number 2 is 0.5% daily, every day, 7 days a week, $10 minimum, $50,000 maximum, much like the first package. $500 daily withdrawal limit into your bank account or Bitcoin wallet. This one though has a 500 calendar days as opposed to 40 days, and a 250% return, which is structured as follows: 100% of your deposit comes back to you and 150% profit. And don't need to go through the numbers, we just did it a minute ago. And then package number 3 is 10% monthly. You receive 10% interest per calendar month, a minimum of $10,000 to get in that plan, and there's a reason for that. We'll see that in a second. There is no limit on the maximum deposit. You can actually withdraw up to $5,000 per day into your bank account or your Bitcoin wallet. And this is a 2-year, 730 days, 24 months, whatever you'd like to call it, plan, and a 240%, which is structured as follows: 100% deposit and 140% profit. Okay, so those are the main packages of the Engofor Wealth Plan. Let's see, what else should we talk about here today? Let's have a quick look at the back end of this program here, so you can get in and see how I am doing so far, and then we can talk about things here. Okay, so now, so this is my back end. First thing, this is the dashboard. I started here on the, let's see where we'll have it here. It is not like in my wallet, I think it's here. My first deposit was $194 I transferred in from my Bitcoin wallet on the 2nd of February. There's been other days of interest here. There's another large deposit I made on the 5th of February for $485, and then the daily interest at 1.5% that's accumulated. So let's have a quick look. So this is given me now, after where we are the 6th today, 4 or 5 days. Let's see, have a quick look how much I've deposited. Have a look here. Where'd that trusty calculator go? There we go. $194. as well as an additional $485. So I put in $679. All right, let's separate that here for a second. Go back to the dashboard, back to the calculator. So 713 subtract the 679 I was in. So $34 over 4 days. So look at it. Now, here's how we need to look at this. The $194 is the first plan. It's a 40-day plan, so $194. So I'll be receiving $2.91 a day on that. Let's see if times 4 days here. That's that $11.64 that we've got right there. Okay, just to verify the numbers. The second one, I did was the 495, but there was also some interest from there that I rolled back over or compounded in. So on the second plan that I started a couple days later, I will be receiving $7.62 per day in that. And then now today there was in my wallet $11.26. The minimum deposit is 10, so I've compounded and I've put $11 in there. I've got 26 cents carrying over for the next time. So let's take a look. What else do we have in here? So we get the dashboard. I'll give you all the information. Your earnings here. Your referral link will be here as well, that you can use for affiliate commissions, and it does pay 3 levels deep. I'll probably get into that, how those commissions are broken down in the next video. We've looked at there's the different review of the different plans here. We kind of started that earlier. Again, a history here. The whole section for the downline. I'm not going to go into that right now, but it does have a 3-level section for your downline, for those your affiliates and who they refer and who they refer in turn. There's a section here for user details. Now that's where you're going to upload your know your customer documents. Okay, you're going to put your passport in there. They want to know you're a real person, so you're going to put a passport and a proof of address, as well as your bank account number and Bitcoin wallet are going to go in there as well for your withdrawals and your deposits. I can tell you that the deposit was very easy, transferring the Bitcoin over. I'll probably do a video about that on actually how to do a transfer over, and as well when we start doing withdrawals as well. So just wanted to take a couple minutes. No, we're sitting close to 12 minutes here, but I just wanted to take a couple minutes and just kind of review quickly the website. Been around as CryptoCoins Invest since 2013, so they're beginning their 4th year here. I've heard nothing but good. There's any company has issues here and there, concerns about hacking and or bank account changes, and sometimes there's withdrawals slow down or deposits take a little bit of time to go in, or your documents that you've uploaded maybe take a week, however to go in. You get those little hiccups every now and then, but from everything I've heard and everything I've seen since before I started, nothing but good positive reviews about this company. So my upline sponsor, the one who got me onto this, actually had done an interview with the owners. And I'm actually going to put a link to that interview below so you can have a look and see that they are real people. When you get into these programs, you're concerned of a few things. Are the people real and genuine? And yes, they are. There's real people right on the website. We can actually have a quick look here. Let's see if we can find it. About Engofor. There we go. There's the team. We have Diego, who is the founding director. We have Wendy, who's in finances. Marcel, who does support for customers, and Rob in sales. You'll also notice down here we have a phone number. You can call them. They will answer the phone, and you can talk to a real person. You are also able at any time by appointment to go visit the head office, and that's important to me. Real people doing real things, and really we want a viable product here, that we know that there's just not someone hiding behind a picture or a fake picture or something. So you're not going to get that with Engofor. You're going to get a solid company. You're going to get a solid 1.5% return per day minimum. They're kind of going forward with the things. $500 a day maximum deposit, or maximum withdrawal. $5,000 a day if you're in the monthly plan. And yeah, that's it. So that's kind of where I'm going to start with this. Please stay tuned to this channel, because we're going to be doing a review. We're going to talk about compounding in the next video or two, and look at doing deposits and withdrawals and things like that. So stay with me. We're going to continue to go through my account, see how it goes. Thanks a lot, guys. Remember, check the link, check the body below here for that interview that my upline, my friend Julz Steve, did with the owners of the company. And that's it. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Have a great day. Take care.